Hello dears, and welcome back to Benidorm in Costa Blanca in Spain. Today we are in the most authentic ever part of Benidorm, typical traditional Spanish side. Here is where you can find traditional Spanish bars and cafeterias with authentic Spanish food. Many breakfasts up until 12, midday, churros, chocolate, coffee, waffles, bocadillos, which are like big loaves of bread with meat, cheese, tuna, salad, anything that you want inside of them, even sausages. So this is an authentic place where many locals are actually going, since mostly locals, I would dare to say, because it's not as popular in between tourists, since they simply don't know this area exists or are afraid sometimes to go to unknown places. Obviously, the most popular places in Benidorm to visit are the Levante Beach, the Old Town, the British Street, the British area, Rincon de Loix, as well as Poniente Beach. But this upper side here, it's not as well known. Oh, Bubbles! It's called Bubbles Can. Bubbles, that's nice. My hubby's, by the way, helping us to film today. This is pet hairdressing salon, as they call it, for cats and dogs, and there was even a waiting room for the doggy to sit down on the grass and play, artificial grass obviously, and play while it's gonna be his turn to groom himself. Let us know if in your country these type of pet grooming salons are popular or not. Here in Spain, they just started to emerge. They were not as popular before. Mostly veterinarian clinics were something that everyone were using. However, these type of grooming salons, they just simply were kind of unnecessary here in, at least in our area. So right now, there's a lot of them popping up in different areas of Benidorm. Let's see if they're useful or not. This place right here, Druni, is called, it's basically like a cosmetics shop together with the personal hygiene things and just makeup things, both low cost and slightly more expensive ones. This is kind of an alternative for Primor, but Primor is more like slightly higher budgeted one. And this one here is from really basic price, like really low cost brands. But this is where most of us go whenever we need some kind of cosmetics or makeup. Druni is the most popular place to go. This street right here, by the way, is where the majority of the parades in Benidorm are happening. For example, we have the loveliest parade on November fiestas in here and a lot of others. But before, let's see that. This is here, Benidorm City Center, Central Park, Levante Beach side, 157,000 euros, 121,000, 168,000. Cala Benidorm for only 109,000. This is how much it actually costs to live in Benidorm and surrounding area. If you would love to get an apartment or a studio as an investment, first of all, I would recommend you not getting a studio, but to get a 2 bedrooms apartment instead. This is the best alternative if you want to rent it for a short term for tourists, to make it as an investment property. Why? Because all these studios, they are really small and they're too similar towards the hotels. So people who would be checking for an accommodation, if they see such a small studio, they will prefer a hotel instead, because the price is more or less the same and they'll get a lot more of services in there. And once it's a bigger group, they are already searching for apartments, but it needs to be at least 2 bedroom apartments so they could physically comfortably fit in inside, and obviously for them it's already gonna be way cheaper, and it would make simply more sense to book an apartment. So the best choice you can make if you are looking for an investment property, search for 2 bedroom apartments in the touristic area. This is gonna be the best decision you can make. and less than 100,000 euros. It's very difficult to find, but you can do so. There is nothing impossible in here. And starting from more than 100,000 euros, there's a lot of options to choose from in here. So as I've said before, these are the streets where different parades are actually happening. November fiestas, the Carnival of Benidorm, the Three Kings Parade, and a lot of others. Apart from that, these streets usually are living their typical Spanish calm life. Mostly locals are here, those who are working somewhere nearby or are working in these businesses on this street right here. Some of these businesses here are closing down, which is a true shame. Especially the fruit and veggie shop. Maybe we'll see some while we go. I think we've seen one previously when we started the video that are for rent right now. These type of businesses are closing down because people are more used to go to supermarkets and bigger shopping malls than shopping in these small locally based shops. This is the truth. It is how it is. Super Euro. These are of the Chinese bazaar type of style shops where you can get really cheap items in case you need something for your holidays. This is the best place to go. If it's like a temporary item just for your stay in here. Cinemas. There is one popular cinema here, Cinema Colfi. This is where you can see a lot of different nice movies. You also can grab some snacks in there. They even have some nachos and some like hot dogs, popcorn obviously, and some sweets with some soda and refreshing drinks. There is one cinema here in Benidorm. I think it's the one that is in Rincon de Loix, right next to Hospital Ahmed Levante and next to the Melia Benidorm. That one, if I'm not wrong, does have original sound, so it's in original language with Spanish subtitles. A lot of the times you can get movies like this, so you are actually able to see a movie here in Spain in your own native language. It's not too common, but you can do so if you are lucky enough. And there's also a cinema inside of the shopping mall here in Benidorm, but it does not have international productions in English, so it's a shame. Here we have a typical Spanish 100% fish shop. Here it's called Pescaderia, and this is where you can buy some fresh fish, but locals mostly go to Mercadona supermarket or Consum or any other like bigger places to shop, because there you can get some nice offers. Here you can also find some nice businesses that are selling made in Spain productions. For example, made in Spain shoes, which are really well known for a great quality, by the way, and the prices are quite nice too, as well as bags, accessories, and anything you can think of. Here in the hairdressing salon, I've seen that the cut basically make you blow dry and then style it costs around 5 euros. Let us know how much it costs in your country. If it's a cheap price comparing to your country to style, wash, blow dry, and style, or if it's slightly expensive. In my opinion, it's really nice price. Unique price, $5.99. Oh, I've never seen this shop before. Everything here, each single item here costs $5.99. That's so nice. Oh, there's some lovely dresses for spring in there. From Monday to Saturday, they're open. On Sundays, they're closed in this area. Spanish siesta and Sunday, these are like unique things. You need to get used to them. And on Sundays, a lot of things are actually closed. But not in the touristic zone. Touristic area is open. Oh, look at that hole. My hubby just went to film it. There's a giant hole in this shop. I'm not sure if it was by mistake. I don't think so, to be honest. But I hope they did not steal anything. Right on our right side, there is a lovely hotel, Montesol and Terramar. Terramar is a budget option hotel. They'll be opening up shortly, and it's mostly popular between national tourists. The Montesol is actually very popular between national and international tourists too. They're really, really nicely renovated. They have a really nice, typical Spanish, like sea hotels design with a lot of cream, beige, neutral colors. Lovely bar where you can get typical Spanish breakfast, by the way, and in the nice area, so that you wouldn't need to spend a fortune, but at the same time you are close to everything. By the way, here nearby there are a lot of lovely hotels. For example, we filmed for you guys a Hotel Brazil. This was the lovely hotel, also refurbished completely. They have some small pool inside, bar, restaurant, cafeteria, lobby area, and some nice rooms overlooking towards the city of Benidorm. This is an amazing budget option for you if having a luxury, like expensive room, is not the priority. So if in case you're not going to be spending much time in the room in any case, if you would prefer to spend this money on some activities, maybe going to the market or purchasing some private tour with us, if you would like to explore slightly more than you usually do, so if that's the case, you can check for more budget option hotels, so that you wouldn't need to spend a big fortune on them. And this is the ideal area because right there in front of us where the palm trees are, this is where the beach is already. The Old Town is right nearby. To the left we have the city center and the Levante Beach, and then the Rincon de Lodge. So everything is so close and really comfortable to reach. This hotel right here towards our right is the Magic Phoenicia, but they are still changing it. They're still adapting it. There's a lot of building work going on, so it's not gonna be ready anytime soon, at least for now, because there's still a huge work to be done here. They need to change completely the entire design, make another entry right by the beach on the front line, so it will still take them quite a lot of time. It's a huge investment in time and money, but whenever it will be finished, I'm quite sure it's gonna be amazing. Here we have some more places, typical Chinese shops, everything starting from. They put it like everything for €3, but then when you come closer it says from €3. This is how many shops work here in the area. Hotel Tanit here as well, very nice place with the front views towards the Dove Park, the Old Town and Levante Beach. And right now in the morning it's 11:41, but it's already 22 degrees, around 22. Let's see. Yes, it's 22 degrees right now, and it's just amazing weather, even though it's slightly cloudy. A lot of people here, surprisingly. It's not a weekend just yet, but there's quite a lot of people. They're doing some building works in here, right next to Milord's Suites, which is also a very nice place. I think it's like an apart hotel or something. A very nice place to stay as well, with these lovely views. But there's so many people here all of a sudden. This is incredible. So they are changing all the terraces out there, which is why I suppose they've closed the bars below, which is a shame because it was a nice bar with nice offers and prices. But I'm quite sure as well that whenever it will be finished and done with and all shiny, brand new and sparkly, it will be even better to visit this place. And here right at the Dove Park is where the biggest movement is concentrated right now. This is where the big group of our favorite oaks of Benidorm are usually coming, and they're singing the typical traditional Spanish songs in here. This is like a hobby to them. It has nothing to do with the religion or religious celebrations. It's just something that they do almost every single day, especially towards the weekend, to bring joy to all people living here as well as tourists, and have some fun by themselves and gather together. Afterwards, in the majority of the cases, they're just going somewhere to grab some nice drink, coffee, tea, typical caña, which is a small portion of beer, and enjoy their day together. And today is the biggest amount of people actually that came here to the area, which is really surprising. This is how the most traditional ever Spanish part of Benidorm is looking like, up until the Dove Park and the Old Town. Thank you all for accompanying us on today's walk, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye, dears.